we are on our way to the No Spray Farm, and I thought I would give a couple of updates on what's going on. The big one is that the meat packing company, the butcher, lost our half of a hog. I don't know how you lose half of a hog, but they lost it, so we didn't end up getting half a hog, and I've decided to hold off on getting another hog until fall. We just got a lot going on right now, and while we could fit it in the freezer, it would be a lot harder to move things around and find stuff, so no hog. But they did, however, have all of the leaf lard. So we got 40 pounds of leaf lard for rendering. I really don't know how you lose half a hog but still have all the fat. That just really doesn't make sense to me. We've never had a problem like that with this company before, but I guess we are now. So no hog. And the other thing is we are starting to look at houses. Not really exactly sure that we're ready, but there have been a few that have come on the market that might work for our needs. So hopefully that will carry through. If not, then it's probably going to be, 6 months to a year before we're actually able to start looking again. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else there is. If we can't get into a house pretty soon, then we are going to have to get rid of the ducks. We're having a major problem with rats, and the ducks attract the rats, and unfortunately, if the rat problem gets too big, it will start affecting our neighbors. Since we're only on just under half an acre, that doesn't work very well for us to have the neighbors getting all irritated over rats. Now, they haven't said anything yet, but they're undermining the coops by digging tunnels under there. They're undermining the garden by tunneling under the beds and raising raising up through and coming out in the middle of where I planted the carrots or the parsnips. We have put on a bunch of bird netting to prevent them from getting in up from above, but we still have the issue of them getting in from below. All I've been doing is blocking it off with bricks every time I see a hole. The rabbit situation is still good. I'll do an update on them with them actually in it soon, but all of the kits are still healthy and growing well. They're all out of the nesting box, much to the mother's irritation, because they're chasing them all around the cages like they do, trying to drink constantly. I haven't caught any of them eating solid food yet, but it should be any day now since they're hitting the 3-week mark. Okay. Gina is still limping, but I think she is starting to improve a little bit each week. I know it took George 3 months to get better when he was hurt, so she's probably at the 2-month mark right now. You think of anything else? I'm sure there's something else that I was wanting to talk about. Someone had asked how I'm doing with the stick dulcimer, and yeah, I might do a video on that again pretty soon. Not sure, but I've got about 5 or 6 songs that I can play now. I've gotten faster on Irish Washerwoman Jig. Seriously thinking about starting back on the piano. It's been a few years since I've done anything with the piano. I don't know. We'll see. Garden is doing well. You'll see an update on that again fairly soon. I have decided that well, I had some catastrophic failures with the seeds that I was starting this year, unfortunately. So all I have that survived was one Opalka tomato and one Lillian's yellow heirloom tomato. So none of the peppers survived, and so that's why we're going to Joe's Garden. We're going to get some pepper plants and a zucchini, if they have the zucchini yet. So hopefully they will have what we need. I want to get jalapenos, I want to get bell peppers, and then I might throw in another adobo or another Anaheim or something like that. It'd be really neat if they had hatch peppers, but I don't know. My husband loves those, so that would be great. The city's really in full bloom right now, the rhododendrons especially, and the azaleas, and the dandelions. Oh look, it's the local pot store. We have about 25 of these. Since Washington State, it's legal, and I don't know why we. Oh, there's another pot store over there. I don't know why we need so many. I mean, I'm all for capitalism and everything, but still not happy that actually passed. Medical, yes. Recreational, no, you know? Oh well. But we have tons of those, and they seem to like to be like gas stations and crop up across the street from each other. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, and there's even a place to park up close in their front lot. And here we are. Alright, all those mounds of soil are from the place that we get our organic topsoil. We're actually headed to the we're actually headed out to Scratch and Peck, which is an organic feed mill. It's where we get our organic oats for the rabbits and where we get our food for the turkeys. And we don't get our feed for the ducks there. The ducks don't like their feed. So, which is really odd because when the ducks get into the turkey food sometimes they like it. So I don't know, but I guess as a treat and not as a steady diet. There's a lot of mills back in this area. That's a coffee one right there. Well, there's a couple pallets there by the trash thingy. They might be, I can go in the business and ask them, but. And okay, this is the big motorhome storage place. Around the corner, we're almost there. I want to get the sign there. Alright, so this is the front of one of their buildings. So it's a giant chicken. I love it. The thing's like 3 stories, I think. Or at least 2. Okay. And there is the sign at the front of their buildings, in front of their property.